Howdy everybody. Time for another scintillating part of Fernbark's hydroponic experiment. So this is the view from the house, and those purple flowers are just really busting. Let's go in and take a closer look. Okay, I think I planted the start of this around June 5th to June 7th, so we're just going to say June 6th and plus minus 30 hours. And everything's just really exploding. It's only rained one day since I planted this. Today is July 2nd, so it hasn't even been a month. And things are just going crazy. I think I let my cilantro, that's cilantro right there, go too far. It's like 3 feet tall now. It's ridiculous. And look at the size of these plants. They were just like that tall when I put them in, and now they're just huge. I was thinking about making another one of these from scratch pieces at a significant reduction in cost and just trying to do like a flower ball out of them. Anyhow, blueberries still doing okay. I'm getting the strawberries are going, but it's not overwhelming the amount of strawberries I'm actually getting off of there. This tomato plant is crazy. So it's down here in the second from the bottom container, and it's all the way up to the top getting ready to go over that bar. I'm gonna have to put another string on this guy right here. I got supports on that piece coming right there, but I'm starting to get some blossoms going right there, so hopefully we'll be eating tomatoes in the near future. Here's some little guys. This is a bean plant. It's 1 week old. I put that in there as a seed. And I'm going to yank these marigolds out because they are taking up space that I want to use for beans and peas. So these guys were really only about this big when I put them in there, and they've bushed out. This is another bean that I put in that's a week old, and these are seeds also. That's a week old. That's like enormous. Broccoli gets huge. Now it's interesting because I put all these broccoli in at the same time, and this one is gigantic, and it's in the third from the top container, and this one right here is in the second from the bottom, and then this one's in the bottom container. So you really can tell there's a big difference in size. Now look at this guy. This guy's real big right here too. So, but anyhow, I upped the dosage of water. And I think they get watered 3 times a day for 13 minutes, and I think I'm going to start a 4th cycle because it's just so hot. And these are all getting really big. So I want to make sure everybody gets enough water. Because remember I said it used to fill up that bucket? That doesn't get any drippings anymore. So these plants are just going to town. This is a bean. I put this in, it was about 4 inches tall when I started, and now it's huge. I think that's been in here about 2 weeks, and so I'm going to have beans real soon. And I've been eating lettuce off of here, so I've just been snipping a little bit. I'm going to have to transplant some of that lettuce somewhere else because that's just too thick right there. And I got another big ass bean plant, and this is the bucket of death now because everything I put in there is dead, so that's unfortunate. I'm still up in the air about this guy right here, which I think is a pumpkin. Well, it's trying. I think it's a little extra water is helping. It might be in a bad spot for sunlight. But like this pumpkin right here is starting to take off, and I've started giving this end of the trough a little bit more water too. So I think that's going to help that guy out quite a bit. I don't know if that's going to make it. So. Got some winners, got some losers. This is cute. This is a cucumber, and it's just struggling, but it's actually starting to grow little tiny cucumbers on this stub of a plant. So, good on you. So I moved all those lettuce things over here that I had in the hydroponic container, and then I didn't realize we had a problem with rabbits, but I left this gate open, and I come back, and they were all nibbled down. So I'm going to have to make sure I keep the gate closed. But these tomatoes are doing okay. They're not showing the ginormous growth spurt that other one has, but that other one's also in way more sunlight and getting a lot more water. These peas are, they're doing, but they're not super awesome. Now right down here, this row, these are all pea seedlings. I put seeds in, and these sprouted up the same time as the beans, so that's like 1 week of from seed to what you're looking at right there. So hopefully those will start improving and we'll have more peas. And then I'm going to show you something really cool. So this is, I want to say, yellow zucchini right here. Look at the size of this leaf. It is enormous. These things have just exploded with all the sun and growing in this mudu dirt. These things are just really going to town. So it's pretty exciting. Starting to get, oh, I'm shading my shot here. We're starting to get stuff growing on here. I actually have, you can see the zucchini forming down there. That's not zucchini, it's yellow squash. Yellow zucchini? What is it? Hang on. It is, these tags are so handy. Straight neck heirloom squash. Okay, there you have it. And right here, getting shaded, these are bean seeds that I planted the same time that I planted in the hydroponics, and they're just a little bit behind, but that may be because they're getting shade. They're not getting near the same amount of water, that's for sure. Cucumber plants cruising along. I'm back at my shot again. That guy has 12 cucumbers growing on it right now, and that guy has, I stopped counting after I got to about 15. So things are going pretty gangbuster right here. It's going to be out of control real soon.